Yo, what's going on? It's Weinbergmma here. So today I kind of wanted to discuss the last week's card. I know I'm behind. I should have made this video the day after or the day of. But so I'm talking about the Buckley and the Usman card. So congratulations to Usman. I had a feeling Buckley was gonna catch him on the feet, and his wrestling has been looking a lot better. I thought if he was able to stay on the feet, he was gonna give Usman trouble, which that's what it looked like. But he could not keep his butt off that mat. Usman's grappling was just looking excellent, very very good, very dominant, controlling him. Not just controlling him though, he is also ground and pound. He wasn't just fucking sitting on top of him and letting the time ride. But I kind of wanted to go and look through the welterweight division because it is extremely stacked. He thinks he's gonna get a title shot after this, and I just don't see it. There's too many contenders. Like you got Sean Brady, which he might be next up for the title, but then you got Shavkat Rakhmonov, right? Shavkat, he's dealing with an MCL injury, I believe. I believe he had surgery on it and he's healing up. But he's 19-0, undefeated. You could argue that he's next in line for the title. You got Ian Gary. I mean, as much as people like to hate on him because he's kind of got a goofy persona that he puts on, like a exaggerated version of himself, he's still very up there. I mean, he could be next in line. And then I mean, I don't know. I think maybe what you do is you have him fight below Muhammad for the number one contender spot if Shavkat is still out for a while, because you got Jack fighting Islam soon, right? So you gotta figure out how that situation ends up. But after that fight, I mean, whoever maintains the belt. I mean, the problem with that is, so let's say Islam comes up and he beats him, but it's by decision and Jack does really well. Well, then you got to give Jack the rematch. I don't care if he hasn't defended the belt. You deserve a rematch if it was a competitive fight, you know. But I think Usman needs to fight somebody else. I just don't see there's any way where he should get an automatic title shot just because he beat Buckley. Buckley's ranked 7. I mean, Buckley is really good. He's been on quite a tear in the welterweight division, but I just don't know how you. I don't know how you argue a title shot just because. I mean, don't get me wrong. You've done amazing things at welterweight. You were on a hell of a streak, and you lost a couple fights in a row. I mean, one really bad that you were dominating the whole fight. One, probably it was close, and then one that you was like, if it was a 5 rounder, you probably would have won. But then you're just looking past all these other guys that have put in all this work and deserve this title shot. I really think it's between Sean Brady and Shavkat. They should have the next title shot. But then again, going back to what I said earlier about the situation with Islam and Jack. Below Muhammad, whether you hate him or you love him, a lot of people don't like him, but I respect I respect him. And that last fight with Jack was super close. If he did a little bit better at that on that last round, didn't get clipped a couple times, he would have kept his belt. That wasn't like Jack dominated him. That was a relatively close fight that, and a couple moments in the fight stole it away. But I think Usman need bottom line before I just keep on rambling and rambling and rambling. I think Usman needs another win before he gets that title shot. I think it is 100% he could have a shot at the title again, but I think he needs to fight a contender. So either you get below Muhammad the rematch against whoever wins Jack versus Islam, or you give Shavkat the rematch, give the Shavkat the fight, and then Sean Brady and somebody else fights for the number one contender spot. But It really, like, there's so many things you can do in welterweight. The welterweight division is just fucking stacked, bro. You got Bilal, Sean Brady, Shavkat, Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman, Ian Gary, Joaquin Buckley, Michael Morales. That dude's in the fucking picture too. His last fight, he looked good. Kobe Covington is kind of out of there. I don't even know if she should be ranked anymore. I mean, with all due respect, you didn't look good your last fight, and you really haven't fought much the last couple of years. You're kind of just getting money fights in. Gilbert Burns, he's been fighting all the up and coming guys. Nothing but respect to Burns. Jeff Neal, he's a great fighter. He carries a lot of power. He has a lot of great wins. He just has hit or miss fights. That's the one thing I'll say about him. Then you got Stephen Thompson. I mean, I don't know what you do with him. He's older. Don't know where they're gonna do with him, honestly. Then you got Paredes, Carlos. I mean, that with that Ian Gary fight, he proved that he's a legit contender too. Like, he just needs to work on a little bit more volume, and he'll be up there. Be that fifth round with Ian Gary, whew, he had him hurt. Kevin Holland, it's cool to see him back in the rankings. Kevin Holland, I agree, he definitely should be in the rankings after the couple wins he got. He was already right there. Michael Venom Page, that's going to be interesting when he gets another fight in. I believe it's been announced. I can't quite remember. But as I keep on rambling, bottom line, the division is very stacked and a very exciting division. And yeah, I think Usman needs one more fight before he has any any opportunity to get to the title. He needs to get another fight. There's no reason you should give him an automatic title shot off one win of a rank 7 opponent. It doesn't make sense. I understand he's older and he probably just wants to get that title, but he needs another win. That's bottom line. Peace out, guys. I'll be back for the next one.